Hi everyone, this is Miss Amy from Southside Library, and today's video we are going to be going over the e-resource Hoopla. So I am recording this video on July 29th. At this time, all Santa Fe public libraries are closed because of COVID-19. However, if you are watching this video in a few weeks or months, please call or email the library to see where we stand with what level of service we're currently offering. I will put contact numbers and email in the description below this video. So we are starting at the library's homepage, which is santafelibrary.org, and we're going to go to the Research Resources tab, and under the drop-down menu, we are going to select e-resources. So to use any of the Santa Fe e-resources, you do need a Santa Fe Public Library card. If you don't already have a library card or there's problems with your accounts, reach out to library staff and we will help you. At the top of the page, there's a quick little summary about how to get a card right now. And there's another video that talks about how to get a library card. So we're just going to skip on past that. We're going to scroll down until we see Hoopla. And we're going to click on Hoopla. So Hoopla is movies, music, ebooks, e-audiobooks. And for students and teachers, this is one of my favorite e-resources because more than one person can check out a copy of an item at a time. So if you have two students doing a book report on the same book, they could both check it out from Hoopla. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to click on the Get Started Today, and we are going to sign up for an account. So I'm just going to put in my email account. Obviously, I can't talk and type at the same time. Confirm. And there we go. Here we're going to choose our library, Santa Fe Public Library, and our library card. So sign me up. And that's it. That is all it takes to sign up for a Hoopla account. So, and Hoopla has apps. So if you want to download the Hoopla app to put it on your phone or put it on your tablet, that you just sign in with your email and your password. So right now we're at the home page and it's everything. So we're going to come up to the top, and on the side of the search box is kids. We're going to click on kids, and that just kind of filters out adult books, movies, things like that. So we can really focus on the kids and teens. And right now we're looking at audiobooks. We could change that by the filter. But what we're going to do, but yeah, so these are just different titles. And the only thing I really is not my favorite about Hoopla is there are so many items. Unless you know exactly what title or what author you want, browsing can be, it's a lot of stuff to go through. So under browse, I'm just going to go to ebooks because I do want to talk about reading levels, because my frustration is it can be a little hard to find the right reading level and to kind of filter your results down. So here, this is an I Can Read book, because I think sometimes it's a little difficult to find those learning to read by yourself books. And I'm going to show you my little trick for how to make searching easier. So here's the description of Scuba Cat. And if we want, the author's name is a link, so we can look at all the James Dean books. If we want to look at all the Pete the Cat books, Pete the Cat is a link. But the two places we're going to talk about first is if we go all the way down to the bottom, we have these blue bubbles. And these blue bubbles are, it's basically read-alikes. If you like Pete the Cat, you might like Sam Garton because he does the Otter series books. Or you might like Ted Arnold because those are the Fly Guy books. Or you might like Victoria Kahn because those are the Pinkalicious books. These are all links. You can click on them, and that is one way to sort. But what I really like are these categories right here where it says juvenile fiction, and we can look at sport books and water sports, animals and cats, but it's really juvenile fiction and readers. So we're going to click on that. And this is the part right here where it says beginner, chapter, intermediate. This is one of my favorite ways to narrow the results, especially if you're looking for specific readers, because sometimes it's I get a little frustrated with Hoopla because I'm like, I really need something that's kind of middle of the road. It's a little tougher than an I Can Read book, but it's not quite a full chapter book on its own. And this is one of the simplest ways to make that, to narrow the number of results down, to make that less cumbersome. So here we go. Here are a lot of good ones. Ivy and Bean, Zoe and Sassafras, Frog and Toad, Mercy Watson, Pete the Cat. We've got tons of good stuff. So if you're a higher reader, just click on chapter book. So we see a lot of overlap, but we also have some Beverly Cleary and some Dan Gutman. And then the intermediate, if we go back to readers, this is going to be more like big independent stuff. So this is just a quick way to filter down. Let's see. And then we just look for a book. Oh, I'm going to show you one more thing. If we go to juvenile fiction, here are all the bubbles. So these are by subjects. So we have business, careers, occupation. We have mysteries. We have stories about robots or travel or technology or superheroes or poetry. There's all kinds of cool stuff. And we're going to click on comics and graphic novels. And you can even get more specific and say, I only want manga, or I only want like an Avengers, something that has a movie or whatever it is. And then we just kind of click through and find something that we like. And let's go ahead and click on Stick Dog, because Stick Dog, and Stick Cat, they are hilarious. So to borrow this title, Hoopla, you get 10 checkouts a month. Today is July 29th. So if I want to check out 10 items between today and the 31st, that's totally fine. And then starting on August 1st, I would have 10 more chances to read. 10 more items to check out. And that's a total of items. It's not, so it's all the Hoopla items. So if you check out one movie and one book and 2 comic books, you have checked out 4 items and you only have 6 items left. But anyway, so we just come down here, we click borrow. You get to borrow this book for 21 days. You say yes, borrow title, and then there you go. We are now, see this title, I can enjoy this title through Wednesday, August 19th. And it's talking about we're still in kids mode. Now, if we go to My Hoopla, and we can go to currently borrowed, And here's my book. And I just click play. And here we go. And now we can start reading Stick Dog. And it's as easy as that. So, and over here, you can bookmark, you can look at the chapters. So if you were reading, like, say you're reading the real life book somewhere and then you left it and you're like, nope, I was on chapter 10. We can just click chapter 10 and immediately go there. And all right, I'm going to close Stick Dog. And we can also go to browse. We have audiobooks, movies, music, comics, ebooks, television. It will remember what you've checked out. You can make favorites. It's just, and like I said, my favorite thing about Hoopla is more than one person can check out an item at a time. Some of our other databases, it's only one at a time, and you have to wait for somebody to bring it back before you can get a new one. So let me think. I can't think of anything else to tell you about Hoopla. So if you have any questions, please call or email. We're here to help. And I hope you guys are just having the best day ever. And I'll talk to you later. Bye, guys.